and welcome back to the still, as of yet, unnamed podcast. I'm Corey,
Jamie?
And Jackie.
and next week we may or may not have a name for the podcast. We'll give a little more information at the end of the episode, but we may have thought of one.
Yeah, hopefully, something everybody likes. If not, we still like it, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, at the end of the day, that's how we do things.
Yeah.
And today we are going to talk about some upcoming movies that we've seen trailers for, and then some other movies that we've watched and just liked. And we're going to start off talking about the trailer for the old movie remade, new movie, Roadhouse.
The original movie, great. Love it. I watched it a couple months ago.
It's been a while since I watched it.
It's one of those classics you can sit down and watch, and you know what's going to happen, but you still enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
The new trailer, it looks like it's going to be good. They could have named it anything else besides Roadhouse.
Yep.
Only Patrick Swayze can play that role. I'm not a big Patrick Swayze fan, but he's the only one who can play that role.
He owned that role.
Yes. He made that role his. Nobody else can take it. They should have stopped.
What do you think, Jamie?
First Roadhouse is just it's one of those movies. It's definitely of its time. Come out in 1989. The cast, the music makes a big part of that movie too. Like, any movie that's got a good soundtrack to it, that's a big part of the movie. And Roadhouse has definitely got that. It's got the Jeff Healey band, among other parts of the soundtrack, but.
Oh, yeah, it had a killer soundtrack.
And like I said, it's definitely of its time.
Oh, yeah.
When you think about a Roadhouse, and that's a good comparison to the new trailer and the new movie. It's taking place in Florida Keys.
Mm-hmm.
When you think of Roadhouse, man, you think, Midwest.
Dirt
roads, redneck. Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't think of
I've
Florida.
never been to Florida Keys. Don't know that. Don't know anything about it.
Or like
trailer.
a biker club.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Florida Keys don't really line up. I mean, you watch the trailer, the whole movie doesn't really line up with the old Roadhouse. It's just got the Roadhouse name on it.
Roadhouse
Basically,
name.
I mean, it looks like a good movie, though.
Oh, it looks
Yes.
It looks like a
great.
good action movie. Story looks, similar to Roadhouse, similar to about 1,000 other movies, too.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that. If you got something that works, stick with it.
Yep.
Not looking for an Oscar win, just something good to watch,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Action movies never win Oscars anyway.
No. So, I mean, as far as action goes, trailer looks good. It's tied in enough to carry the Roadhouse name, and that's why they've done that.
And they took a couple lines out of the original Roadhouse.
And to jump back on the popularity of the first movie.
Yep.
Yep. Apparently not going to theaters. This one's going
Straight to Amazon.
streaming, straight to Amazon. From what I've read a couple places, the lead actor, Gyllenhaal, and the director was not crazy about that. They wanted it to hit the theaters.
I don't blame them. More money.
Right.
Potential for more money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I mean, if I was I guess Amazon made this.
Yeah.
I would have stuck it in the theaters. Action movie this time of year, it's going to make money.
Yeah, March 27th
So
when it comes out.
I don't really get why they're not putting it in the theaters, because
March
there's
21st.
nothing there
21st? Okay.
Yeah.
to.
My bad.
I mean, from what I can see of coming releases, I don't see anything that's
Coming close to it.
looking good.
The only
Yeah.
thing for me is, and I know you don't care for this movie, but me and Jackie do, but Dune 2 is coming out March 1st.
I don't hate it.
And I'm excited for that.
I was
Yep.
kind of disappointed with the first one
Mm-hmm.
because
Of the book.
the book. I mean, I just came off of listening to the book and watched the movie, and it was good. But I mean,
Yeah.
It's
I
not
was
book
expecting
good.
more.
Yeah, it's not book good. It's another one of them that they need to break down
And
into
I
a
still
series.
got that problem with the 1st
Mm-hmm.
movie. I mean, I know it's nowhere near as technically as good, but I just really liked that first movie from what was it, the 80s?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, first time I
Oh,
watched
God,
that
no.
movie, I didn't understand half of it,
I watched it on Betamax. That's how.
that's old, dude.
Yeah. It was on Betamax. And a lot of people listening to this don't even know what a Betamax machine is.
Yeah.
And the first Dune was good. It
was-
just, like I said, I just came off of listening to the audiobook, and I just expected more from it. you know, I'm
Yeah.
still gonna watch the second one,
Oh yeah, well, me and Corey's going to the movies and watch it. You gonna go with us?
possibly.
Go watch it and come back and well, I don't know if we're gonna come back and do a podcast on it or not because a lot of people don't like to listen to the ones that just come out because they're like, I don't want to listen to that. It's gonna spoil it.
Yeah, we kind of need to give some time.
Yeah. Beekeeper, it didn't do as good on our podcast as it normally does because nobody had watched it yet. And so nobody wants to listen to it till they watch it.
Makes
Mhm.
sense.
And I don't blame them,
Yep.
but
I don't either.
Oh, Roadhouse.
yeah, we got off a Roadhouse.
Did not know this, man, but I was looking up a few things on it. You ever watch Roadhouse 2?
No, I know they've come out with one.
I didn't even know they'd made one.
Me and the guy we call Water Simple guy that works down here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Me and
Jeff.
him was talking about Roadhouse about 2 months ago, and he said there was a 2. I said there was a 2, and I looked it up, and I was like,
Yeah, that was me, man.
Ooh,
Apparently it went
it looked
straight to
cheesy.
video. And yeah, well, what little bit I read about it didn't look very good, but I never knew there was a 2.
Yeah.
they probably went straight to Redbox.
Mm.
Yeah.
Apparently, the new Roadhouse has been in production for a while now, to the point where it was in production like around 2016 and
Really?
got shut
Wow.
down for some reason, and then got picked back up,
Huh.
and then got the release got delayed, and
I wonder who was, it was
apparently it's
originally
a whole big thing.
supposed to be the lead guy in 2016. I don't think it was
It
the
might
same
still
guy.
be in Gyllenhaal. I don't know.
Apparently, Ronda Rousey was supposed to be in it back then. I don't know what role she would have played. Maybe she would have played the Conor McGregor role, the bad guy.
I don't see that coming. No, that would have been
I wouldn't
I don't
be
know.
surprised if they tried to do that, though. I wouldn't.
nowadays. I wouldn't.
Well,
surprise me.
apparently the script was very different back then, because when they let Ronda Rousey go, they come in with a whole new script.
unless she was going to be the bouncer, and
I don't think
because
that
she
would've
played the
worked.
bouncer on Lethal Weapon 3.
Well, she also in Fast and Furious 7, she was like that Indian prince's kind of head security.
Yep.
I don't know. I used to be.
I missed this?
Have you not watched Fast and Furious 7?
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's when they fought in
In the big
the
tall.
big tall, and then they crashed. They drove from one bit. Okay.
Yeah, they jumped 2 buildings.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've seen that
That's
one.
the one I
They
guess.
all blend together. I don't know the numbers of them, man.
Yeah.
I know
them all.
there's the bank vault one.
Yeah, it's 5.
Okay. There's the space one.
That's 9.
See, I don't know that. I know the movies. I don't know the numbers.
There's
Yeah.
the like 50-mile long airstrip one. That's number 6. Number 7 to me is just the super sad one. That's the Paul Walker tribute.
No. Yeah.
And it's the building hopping. Number 8 is, I don't really know what I would use to describe that one.
I don't think I watched it.
It's really good. Well, yeah, I love them all. So me saying it's really good doesn't mean a whole lot, but
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I didn't really like. They just go a little too far with the vehicles, man.
So I'll say they all blend together to me. I've seen them probably all, or at least parts of all of them. I don't know which one's which.
Is that the one where they think Dom's evil,
yeah.
betrays them?
I know 8 is the one with Charlize Theron. That's how I know it. That's when she showed up, and she plays the kind of the overarching bad guy in 8 and in 9.
Yeah.
And I know how these go, so somehow or another, probably in part 2 of number 10, whenever it comes out next year, year after, whenever it comes out, somehow or another she'll end up on the good team because in Fast and Furious, all the bad guys end up on the good side because Dom is Dom and everybody wants to be friends with him.
Because we're family.
Yeah, exactly. Even if you're a bad guy, somehow you end up part of the family.
Yep. Well, they started out as bad guys, so I mean,
They were thieves at the
you
very
have a point
beginning,
there.
So.
yeah.
This has nothing to do with Roadhouse, but
Roadhouse. I don't think in the new one you're going to get the. And you don't know because there's only one trailer out so far, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's all we can find for it.
So I don't know if you're going to get the characters like you had in the original. You're not going to get a Wade Garrett kind of character with Sam
Oh,
Elliott.
man.
And you know,
I loved him in that.
and don't forget, man, Terry Funk was in it too.
Yeah.
He played one of the
Bad guys.
just one of the henchmen.
Yep.
I must have missed that.
Really?
I don't.
How? Yeah.
I don't know how. I'm a huge.
We literally watched a trailer where he's getting the crap beat out of him
I didn't
right at
pay
the
attention.
beginning.
I
where
didn't pay
they're,
attention. That was
busting
him.
all liquor bottles and stuff
Yeah.
out behind the bar.
Beats the hell out of Terry Funk.
Yeah.
I did not pay
Mind
attention.
your
That was
own
him.
business, Dad.
Oh yeah, it's
I'll show you the clip here after we finish up.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how I missed that. I've watched
don't
the
either.
Roadhouse movie multiple times.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
Terry
been a
Funk-
while, but
I mean, he's in it more than once. But I mean,
Yeah.
that's the big scene is when Wade Garrett first shows up.
Yeah, it's when he first shows up. They're out back beating the crap out of Dalton.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know how they're going to set up the new one. Apparently, Gyllenhaal's a UFC fighter.
Something must have happened to him in it.
Semi-popular or something, because
yeah, that's
looks like
definitely a
pretty big
modernized
event that he's in.
thing.
Yeah, so you don't have that whole. It's like with the first one, man. You had Dalton, and he's like apparently famous around the Roadhouse circuit as being one of the better bouncers.
One of the best coolers
Yeah.
out there.
And his famous line is Wade Garrett's the best.
Yep.
Wade Garrett's getting old.
Yeah. But I mean, he was still kicking ass.
That is always the way he's still the best.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that whole thing happening there, and everybody seems to know who Dalton is.
He needs to make an appearance in this. That would top it all.
Who, Sam Elliott?
Yes, make an appearance
Oh
in it.
man,
Well, he could. I
Look.
mean, he looks exactly like he did in '89, so
Yeah.
why not? Man apparently doesn't age.
oh I know. Like I said, I watched. I've seen the old one multiple times. It's really good. It's been a while since I watched it though. And before the podcast started, we all watched the original trailer for the original one and the new one. And if I hadn't seen the original movie, just watching the shoot trailers, I would kind of prefer to watch the new movie first. It looks like it's the type of movie that's going to have plot holes, not a really great story, but just a ton of action.
Well, like I said, nothing wrong with that opinion,
Mm-hmm.
because it looks like a really good movie.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it will be.
Yeah, but they could, like we said, they could have called it.
They
anything
should have
else
named it
but
something else.
Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Should have named it something else.
And I don't know why they wouldn't release it in the theaters, because I'd say it's a definite moneymaker.
Yeah.
And I just noticed that the tagline for the movie is "Take it outside."
Mm.
That's the tagline for the movie. And I don't know if we said this yet or not, but it is premiering on Prime, so you don't have to go to the theaters to watch it. It's on Amazon Prime, March 21st.
Yes, and I'll be there watching it.
You'll be
If
there.
I don't forget to turn it on and watch it, because
Yeah.
I'm bad for that.
Oh yeah, but that's
Now, is it
2 months from now, so I will forget.
Go ahead.
What was you gonna say?
Are they breaking it into a series or
No, it's just a movie.
just a movie?
Just a movie.
Okay.
Yeah. No, this is HBO. HBO does the series, which I'm fine with. To me, everything should be a series.
Mm.
You get more content that way. Well, not everything. Some things are good in just a 2-hour movie and I'm good.
Give me a dose of it. I'm good. I don't need drawn out for weeks.
But other things, I need a little more. Like that. What was that Netflix movie that just come out 2 months ago? The one that rips off basically every sci-fi movie ever, every sci-fi franchise ever.
I don't think I watched that one.
I'm intrigued, but I don't know what you're talking about.
You should. We talked about this movie.
Y'all two might have.
No, you watched it because we was going to talk about it on the podcast. And we ain't got around to it
Rebel
yet.
Moon.
Rebel Moon. That movie,
Oh, that's the Star Wars, not Star Wars movie.
yeah.
it's got
Did
everything.
I watch that? Yeah, I did.
It's the Star Wars, not Star Wars, Dune, not Dune. It's everything. It rips off everything, but in a good way. But it was like 2.5 hours long, and even that wasn't quite long enough. It should have been like a 6-part
Oh,
series.
it's not done.
Oh, I know it's not done.
No, that was
But-
only half of it.
Even what we saw, I wanted more detail on some of that stuff. There wasn't enough detail for me there.
Well, yeah, there's.
They glazed over some stuff. I'm like, I want to know more about that, but didn't happen.
It's the Magnificent Seven in space, man.
Yeah, exactly.
much.
Part
It-
1 is the
It's the
Magnificent
Magnificent
Seven.
in space.
Yep.
Got a problem in the town, and the bad guys are coming to steal all the stuff, and they got to put together a team to save the town.
Yeah.
The Magnificent Seven.
Or Fast 5.
Or Battle Beyond the Stars.
Or Firefly.
Okay.
What?
But
You never watched Firefly?
I mean, I may have. I don't. Not off the top of my head, I don't know what Firefly is. Let me look it up.
Oh my Jesus. Sweet baby Jesus. It's one of them that it only had one season. And then they killed it.
Is it a movie or a show?
it's a show.
It's a show, and they made a movie of it.
Are you talking about? Okay, there's a show on Netflix called Firefly Lane.
What was the movie's title?
Is this an old show?
Serenity.
Thank you. Serenity.
Oh yeah, cause
Oh, space western drama.
yeah,
Yep, I've never seen this.
So yeah, Magnificent Seven.
Yep.
Yeah.
And nothing wrong with that. I mean, almost all movies are just repeats of something else.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yep.
just how good you tell them it makes it interesting or not.
Exactly.
what else? Oh, he's gonna talk about Fall Guy too.
Yeah, they're remaking Fall Guy now into a movie.
They
Yeah.
should have called. They definitely should have named that something different.
Yeah, that one, the Roadhouse, it looks good. I'm definitely gonna watch it. Fall Guy, not so much.
Well, I'm gonna watch it because I love action and I love comedy.
Oh, so do I.
Ain't it
I'm
funny
gonna
how
watch
they-
it because it's got Emily Blunt in it. So
Ain't it funny how they keep going back to the old '80s titles though?
Oh yeah, that's because that's when movies was movies.
They're going back to I would give
that
Fall
gets
Guy, you know,
yeah,
Roadhouse.
it gets people like us to go, oh, they're remaking it, and we at least check it out.
Yep. They're trying to capture the Gen X community again. That's what it is, and they just ain't gonna do
They're
it.
gonna have to do better.
Yep. Yeah, they definitely could have called it anything besides Fall Guy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
Even with a different name, like I said, I watched the trailer and I don't know why, but it just did not intrigue me the way the Roadhouse trailer did.
I'm with you.
Even though
it looked,
I prefer the
okay. If it's on, I'll
people
watch
that are in this movie, it's just I don't know. The trailer didn't intrigue me.
it don't even have a Fall Guy vibe to it.
No,
That's the bad part.
he's in the wrong vehicle for starters.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man, you can't.
Like Jamie said, they're just trying to bring everybody back. They're grabbing all the 80s and 90s movies and trying to put them back out there to
And TV shows.
get people back into them. And
Yeah,
they're
they're just
ruining
grabbing a name
the
that's-
original name of it.
Yeah.
Quit
Yeah.
tarnishing the original. Again, that shoddy remake of Total Recall.
Oh yeah, well,
That is a shoddy ass.
oh the movie's terrible.
yeah.
I still haven't got around to watching the original, but I just know the new one's terrible, terrible, terrible. And that's saying something. I don't have the original to go by to
And
be
you
like,
and you still think,
and
the
I still
remake
think the
was
new one is
not
terrible.
good.
Yeah, that's saying something.
Yep, tells you how bad it is. Another new movie getting ready to come out, Argyle. To me, looks amazing. It's like a spy thriller action comedy,
And I'm down for that.
and it's got everybody in it: Henry Cavill, Samuel L. Jackson, John Cena. Don't really know what that means, but John Cena's in it. He's my favorite wrestler. Don't really know about his acting, but
Yeah, he don't act too.
maybe in a role like this, it'll be like in Fast and Furious. To me, I thought he fit in Fast and Furious well because he was able to just be a big dude beating people up,
Yeah, I never watched it.
basically like Batista and The Rock. As long as they're in that role, they fit it perfectly.
Well, yeah. Didn't you say it was coming out with a prequel? And
Apparently, and this movie doesn't come out till next week, but they're already in the works. The director, they're already in the works of making a prequel for the movie.
For the
And
Argyle movie?
Yeah, and a sequel for it. And this is the same, according to what I read, this is the same guy that made the Kingsman's movies.
which the first one was phenomenal. I loved it.
Yes,
The second one should have stayed on the editing floor where it belonged.
it was terrible.
I liked the action in it. The whole other concept of it was stupid.
That whole thing was terrible. It was terrible. That's a terrible movie.
Like I said, I like
And
action.
it's hard for me to say it's terrible because, for the most part, if it's got action in it, I'm going to enjoy it. I hated that movie. It was terrible.
Yeah.
The prequel, The King's Man, excellent. Excellent movie. And apparently that's what they're going to be playing off of with it. So it's going to be a sequel to The King's Man, but a prequel to Kingsman. What I read. And that article
Yeah.
could be bogus, but
So Argyle is tied in with Kingsman.
no.
No.
It's
No,
just
this
the
same
same
director.
director.
Oh, okay.
But if you watch the trailer, it has a Kingsman vibe to it.
Oh, okay.
It does.
But it's not part of the same.
No.
No,
okay.
different universe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we just went off on a little tangent there for a second.
Yeah. But Argyle looks great. So I probably won't go to the theaters to watch it, but the second it hits Apple TV or whichever streaming service it's going to be on, I will definitely be watching it, and you guys will be hearing about it.
Yeah, I'll try to get on there and watch it too. Even though I don't have Apple
Oh,
TV.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, definitely gonna give it a try. Like I said, I love action and comedy. You got me. Throw in spies along with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm there for it.
Oh yeah.
Throw a little MacGyver up in there,
Yeah,
and I'm definitely gonna go to the movies and watch it.
I mean, it's probably going to do good just off the names of the people too. I mean, you got Henry Cavill, Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah. Bryce Dallas Howard.
I don't know who that is.
I can show you a picture, but
Another action guy.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. We're gonna be working on an Instagram to where when we start talking about, I'll show you a picture. We'll
Yeah.
have them posted on there. That way you can go back and reference to it and be able to see all this stuff that we talk about.
Yeah, because it's a little different when you don't get the visuals.
Yes. Get the visuals along with it, then we'll throw up a little bit of stuff that we've done and seen, and
Yeah. Movies we watched that intrigued us that we may not talk about on here, but are worth, maybe you guys checking out.
yeah, we'll throw them up on there. Put links to the trailers and everything on there. That way y'all can just click on there and see what we see.
Yeah.
Actually come in and enjoy it with us,
Yep.
Live the dream. Live the dream.
Now then, on to a movie that I actually watched recently that was surprisingly good. It was a Netflix movie, which also kind of surprised me. What Happened to Monday? I was not expecting this movie to be as good as it was. I just watched it expecting, I want to watch a new movie. I found it. I can't pronounce the main actress's name, like Naomi Rapace. I don't know how to pronounce her name. She's Swedish. Anyway, the movie's excellent. She plays. She's basically, her character is there's 7 identical twins. 7. So she plays 7 different people.
Poor lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has to play 7 different people. And their names are Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Well, you gotta
Thursday,
name 7
Friday,
kids.
Saturday.
And now I understand what happened to Monday. Monday must have come up missing.
Mhm. There's a little more to it than that, but yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
See, me and Jamie hasn't watched this yet.
No,
Yeah.
I've seen the trailer.
Yeah, I've seen
Probably
the trailer to it.
when the movie first came out. That's probably been a couple, 3-4 years ago, maybe.
Yeah. I'm going to explain the premise, but I ain't going to go too deep into it because it's definitely worth you guys watching. Everybody.
Yeah, might be some spoilers in this one, so.
Well, like I said, I ain't going to go too deep into it. Basically, all I'm going to explain to you guys is the reasoning behind there being 7. Because it's not as simple as, their mom had 7 twins. That's, kind of rare, but it might happen. They're set in the future where basically the Earth was kind of dying out. The overpopulation was, they couldn't grow enough crops. So they started, naturally, basically
Playing the China.
beefing up the crops. They started giving the crops steroids. And that worked. They had plenty of crops. The only problem was these beefed up, vegetables and fruits and stuff. All of a sudden, everybody was way more fertile, and everybody was having multiple kids. Like when mothers were giving birth, they was giving birth to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 kids all the time.
Ooh, I'm glad I'm not
So
in
it
that
just
picture.
it made the overpopulation even worse. So this lady came up with the plan of one child only. You get one child. Any family out there that's already got multiple children, you have to pick which one you want, and you have to send the rest to them. And supposedly they would put them in cryo and freeze them until
Yeah,
they
that
could
ain't happening.
figure out the population issue on planet Earth, and then they would thaw them out, and you would get your children back. I ain't gonna say what they were actually doing because it's kind of part of the movie, but they may not have been freezing them.
Oh no, they wasn't freezing them. They probably turning them into crops or something.
So
Genetic
yeah,
testing.
but that was the reasoning behind there being
Fertilizer.
7 of them. And they'll say their mother, she didn't live through the birthing process.
Well,
Yeah,
You pushing out 7 kids.
exactly. So their grandpa raised them, and again, you can only have one child, so he had to basically keep them all indoors and train them how to, when they're outside, act just like
Their sister.
Monday did on Tuesday, or Monday did on Monday. Train Tuesday to act like Monday, and Wednesday to act like Tuesday, and basically they had to act identical when they were outside. They had one name, and in that future you have a wristband that you have to wear that has all your information on it. They all had, they each had a wristband, but it was all, the grandpa had set it all up so it's all for the same person. When they were inside, they could be themselves. Whatever they wanted to do, they could do it. But the second they walked out that door, they had to be that one person. Yeah, so. Needless to say, it was an amazing acting job by the girl's name that I can't pronounce. It's crazy having to play 7 different people.
Oh, yeah. Well, when you mentioned having to play 7 different people, when the Johnny Depp Wonka movie come out, the guy that played the Oompa Loompa, anytime there was multiple scenes, he played each one of them. They filmed him doing each one, and he had to do it exactly like the other one. He said they had to do hundreds and hundreds of takes.
Wow.
On just doing the same thing over and over again to get everything synced up. I was like, oh, no, not me. They better have paid me good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure
Paid
they
me
did.
better and more than chocolate.
You better pay me for however many people I'm acting.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's on Netflix. It's called What Happened to Monday. Well worth watching. Definitely worth watching.
I would say I might try it out, but I know I'm not.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
I may.
You may.
At some point.
Yeah.
So
I got a bad habit of just going back to movies I watched before because I know I like them, and I don't want to try to watch a new one and not like it. And like, well, that's 2 hours I'm not getting back.
I do that with TV shows.
I do that too.
I
And
watch the same TV shows over and over.
Oh, so y'all don't hate watching stuff?
No.
No, that's where you're. Me and you are
I love to
totally.
hate watch a movie.
Me and you are totally opposite on that. If I don't like a movie, I just don't watch it. If a movie's coming out that I know I'm not gonna like, I just don't watch it. If a show's coming out I know I'm not gonna like, Rings of Power, I just don't watch it.
Oh, no. One episode. Didn't even finish it. Never touched it again. Never
Yeah, I
will.
never finished it either.
I never watched it. to begin with.
Never will again. I gave it. I don't exactly hate watch. I give it a chance.
I don't know. You knew going in to Thor: Love and Thunder you was not gonna like it,
Oh God, I hated it.
and
too.
yet you watched it anyway.
Sucked so bad.
We went to the movies and watched it.
Yeah, that's because I actually kind of like the Thor movies.
I've only ever
I do
watched
too. And I
2
wish they'd
Thor
made
movies
another one.
beside that one.
They didn't make another one. You just hate it.
I wish they'd have made another Thor movie. Unfortunately, they made a Love and Blunder.
Yeah, they dumbed him way down for that, and I didn't like it.
They made what was her name? Jane.
Yeah, that's Natalie Portman's character's
Oh,
name.
what's her last name? I can't. That's how much I care.
Oh God, I don't
It's
know her
just
last
Jane.
name.
They made a Jane movie.
I have no problem with that.
Bad Jane movie.
It could have been better, but I have no problem with it being about Natalie Portman.
I didn't have a problem with that either if they wouldn't have dumbed down Thor so much.
They dumbed him down in the movie before that, Ragnarok,
I
and
don't-
everybody loved that
yes
movie.
and no. Well,
He wasn't as dumb.
He was pretty dumb.
Yeah, but he got real dumb
he was
in this
bumbling in it, but not like pathetic. In Love and Blunder, he was pathetic.
One. Yeah.
Just
That's why you had Jane. Natalie Portman carried the role.
Yep, right into the dumpster.
No. Nope.
I liked it. Was it my best movie? No. Have I watched it twice? No.
I mean, you don't
Dude,
really.
that's-
If you don't love a movie, you don't rewatch them though.
And I'm not
No.
just bagging on Jane's character either. The whole movie was bad. There's little kids running around with the souped up toys. I mean, you can do that then?
Apparently, Thor can give his power to anybody.
Yeah,
Did not realize that.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
don't
that
it?
was. I'm
During
not saying the movie was
during the main
written perfectly.
battle of why didn't he just superpower everybody? He'd have beat Thanos in no time.
Yeah, if he gave Captain America his powers,
He didn't give Captain America his
No,
powers.
if he would've.
was worthy of it.
yeah, I said if though, if he would just given him his powers,
Mm-hmm.
oh, Captain America could have wiped out
Yeah.
Thanos easily.
Yeah, Captain America was able to wield the powers of Thor because he was
Worthy
worthy.
of it. He was truly a good guy.
Exactly.
Yep. And Tony Stark saved the world.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
And Tony died, and I hope they never reverse that because then that just steals
Yeah,
that.
that
It just
moment
makes
was,
that whole scene pointless.
Yeah, and up to now, that's like some of the greatest cinema of all time.
Oh, absolutely.
I watched
The franchise started with Tony and ended with Tony.
Yeah.
a thing on TikTok. They was talking about how Tony died and how he knew how to get the stones and everything to beat Thanos. And Tony goes up there and he said, you looked at him at
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange and said, "You said there was only one chance out of so many million that we can. How we do it? If I tell you, it won't come true." Then he's looking at him. Then next thing you know, he holds that one little finger up,
This
and
is the one.
that's when he knew, and he dove in, grabbed the stones, and
Yep, little sleight of hand, and then just Thanos says, "I'm inevitable." Snaps his fingers, nothing happens. Tony says, "I'm Iron Man." Snaps his fingers, and that's that.
see, I wish I would
Some
have
of
went
the
to the movies
greatest-
and watched that one.
I did. It's honestly I've never been in a cinema like that in my life. It was unreal. Like the amount of like how loud the cinema got when Captain America summoned Thor's hammer was
Yes.
everybody went crazy. But then how quiet it was when the Iron Man thing happened, and all the way through the funeral and all that, it was just I had a freaking lump in my throat, and I'm sitting here trying to drink water to get rid of it. And every time I drink water and make the gulp, I'm like, everybody can hear me gulping. It's too quiet in here, man. This is terrible. I can't drink water. I feel like I'm getting looked at, even though I probably wouldn't. It just felt
You
like
should
that.
just let
Because
the
everybody
tears
in there
roll.
was probably
Everybody
the
else was crying.
same boat you were in.
I've never done that in the theater. I
That
almost
is-
did on Fast and Furious 7, but that's still the saddest movie I've ever watched in my life. But not because the movie was sad, but reasons.
How can you forget about Old Yeller?
I didn't watch it in theaters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I watched that at home, and I was a kid, and I did cry.
And where the red fern grows.
We read that book in school. Teachers, don't read
Yeah,
that.
don't do that to kids.
Don't
in
do that
class,
to kids.
man.
I was so mad at my teacher, man. That book is sadder than Old Yeller, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I didn't cry because I was in school, and I was one of those kids like, nope, nobody seeing me cry.
Not till I get home.
Exactly. Yeah, don't.
But that's great storytelling, man. If it can pull emotions out of you every time you watch it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Fast and Furious
Love
7
and
does.
Blunder can't do that.
I got lucky. I rewatched Fast and Furious 7 the other day, and right as I was getting to the end,
He just turned it off.
people showed up, so I had to turn it off. I'm like, oh, perfect, because I wasn't going to turn it off, but I had to, and it worked out perfectly. They was literally on the beach, the very end, right before you get to the car scene with the road split, and I had to turn it off. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Yep.
Save me from getting all emotional.
But that's when you know it's a good movie. If it can make
Exactly.
you emotional.
Yeah.
Like I said, and it's not just the one time. Every time you watch it, that's good storytelling.
Oh yeah. They don't make those though.
Rarely. I mean,
Yeah.
it's certain things hit
Every
it
one of them
just
can't
right,
do that.
man.
Yeah.
Like, it's impossible
Well, no,
for
you don't
every movie
expect
to
it
do
out of
that.
every one
And
of
you
them.
don't want it out of every movie. Then it won't be good.
Exactly. That's why
It's
I
just
like.
a basic old movie.
Well, it's like Doctor Strange. First movie, I mean, it didn't have anything like that in it, but just really good movie.
Oh, it was. It was
Great story.
great.
You know,
Yes.
a lot of comedy, just where it needs to be. And then you had the other Doctor Strange movie,
Oh, yeah. The
the Multiverse of Crapness.
I was gonna say it was the the Scarlet Witch movie.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
That's what I got from it. I liked that movie because I like Scarlet Witch. I don't know a whole about the characters. I was learning about the characters. I liked it, but it was not really a Doctor Strange movie.
No.
Hmm.
The quality went way down.
Yeah, but not every movie can have that emotional heartstring pulling,
Yep.
which
Not
is
every
why
movie-
you need a movie kind of like this new Roadhouse that looks like it's just gonna be just a pure action movie.
I was still thinking of MCU, even though it's not. It was kind of honestly the scene was kind of corny, but still really good too. Was the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 2 with Yondu?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, still kind of corny. You know, kind of overdone, but still,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good scene. I
still
mean,
good storytelling.
yeah, that movie itself was the first one was all just hilarious and great. The second one was not quite as good, but almost as good. But it was different. It was more kind of trying to play at your emotions. You know, like this is Quill's father. You know, and he's what is like a planet creator or something, like a planet itself. I
Yeah, basically,
still never fully understood exactly what his father was.
he was kind of like a celestial, kind of. He's like a living. In the comics, he's like a living planet.
Yeah, so that's what I got from the movie.
Yeah.
Didn't know what to call that. So yeah.
It was definitely different. I wasn't expecting his dad to be what he was
Yeah.
when you start watching it. And then you see the pile of bones that used to be his brothers and sisters down there.
Yeah.
You're like,
That
how
was
many
a-
kids did he have? You know that dude got some space herpes.
Mm-hmm.
We just kind of all over the place on this one, ain't we?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, that was the
what makes
plan
him so
coming
good.
into this
We
one.
just here, we there.
Yeah. They're just listening to us talk. This is what we normally do for people listening. When we get
This is
together,
where
this
this
is
whole
how
thing came from.
this is
you know?
how it normally goes. We talk about basically everything and anything that we've watched or done over the week.
Yeah, we don't stay on no certain topic. We will jump 20 different stories and then come right back to the first one somehow.
Yep.
And like James said, this is how it started. This is how everything begun. We sitting here, man, we ought to record this sometime. And we kept talking about it, And I sent a meme in our chat
Yeah.
starting our first podcast. Everybody's sitting around laughing, joking. It ends with us all in handcuffs getting let out.
Yep.
And Jamie goes, we need to do that. I said, we could. I know, I'm serious. We need to do a podcast. I said, we're going to hold Corey and see what he says. And here we are today.
Yep. Well, then I talked about the movie I watched that I liked recently. Any of you guys seen? Well, what have you watched recently that you really liked? Even if it's an old movie you're rewatching for the millionth time.
Tango and Cash.
I ain't seen that movie in forever. It's a good movie. Haven't seen
bought
it
it.
forever. Oh, did you?
Yeah, I bought it on Apple, so I can watch it anytime I want.
Mm.
And again, plenty of action, comedy where it needs to be at. Not a real serious movie. It's just a good.
Not serious at all.
It's just a good action flick, and I'm there for that. That's what I love,
Oh yeah, yeah.
especially when you get Stallone and them together. It just crazy.
I mean, that was the perfect time for Stallone. That was.
Oh
just-
yeah,
Yeah.
right
He
off
does
the
good comedy, too.
Oh,
He
yeah.
does.
I mean, even when he's trying to be serious, he's funny. Maybe it's just me laughing at him,
Mm-hmm.
but even when he's playing a serious role, I can't help but laugh. He's just funny.
He can definitely pull comedy off. He can pull drama off, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not watched a whole lot of Tulsa King yet. I've seen a few of them, but what I've seen so far is really good.
Yeah, I've seen the first 3 or 4 episodes of it. It looked real good.
I haven't got around to watching it yet. My mom watched it and she loved it. So
I'm
of course she loves
get
Sylvester
back into
Stallone.
it.
So
I kind of got off track with the Ghost UK and then the American version of Ghost.
Ghost.
So we burned through both of those series in like 2 weeks.
And that's
Yeah.
another movie I hope they never remake is Ghost.
This is a whole separate thing.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
watching
but-
a TV series on CBS.
Yeah, as soon as I heard Ghost, I was like, oh, God, they're going to try to remake that too.
Mhm. I'm still watching through The Office, so that's kind of taking up my TV show watching right now. Which, if it wasn't, I'd just be rewatching something like Teen Wolf or something for the millionth time.
Well, I don't get to watch like I used to. I used to come home and I'd stay up till 12, 1 o'clock, get back up at 7:30, be at work at 8. Now I got to get up at 5, sometimes 4, and head into work. So I go to bed kind of early now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get to binge watch unless it's on weekends.
Yeah.
And then I binge watch the crap out stuff.
Oh, yeah. But that's normally when you end up rewatching stuff.
Yeah,
I know how that
that's
goes.
why.
Yeah, anytime I'm at the house on weekends and I want to throw something on, most of the time I don't want to throw on something new because when I'm at the house watching stuff, I'm normally doing other stuff along with it. So that's why it's best to throw something I already know on. More as background noise until it gets to a scene I like, then I'm all attention.
Castle is one of my go-tos. The first, I think, 4 or 5 seasons are the best ones. Anything after that, it went downhill. NCIS is pretty good. I like it. They didn't make a bad one a bit.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
Well, I mean,
You're
know,
not into the cop
Yeah,
shows.
you know how I feel about cop shows and like not comedy cop shows because probably my favorite show of all time is Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but it's a comedy show. It's not really a cop show.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of comedy in
Rest in peace, Captain Holt.
NCIS with Tony DiNozzo.
There is, and you know, the original NCIS is the only cop show I like.
That's what I'm
Well,
talking
only
about.
cop show I liked. After I don't know, after like season 10 or 11, I was just lost. But
Oh,
every
you
NCIS
missing some
spinoff
good
since
stuff.
then, I haven't cared for, and all the new stuff I haven't cared for. All the new NCIS I haven't cared for.
They come out with a NCIS Sydney I haven't watched none of it yet. But they're talking about bringing back DiNozzo. And they're talking about bringing back Gibbs.
I guess his show Bull didn't do too good.
8 seasons. 8 or 9 seasons.
They already had
of
8
Bull.
seasons of Bull? Good
Yeah.
God. I watched the first episode of the first season and didn't care for it and haven't went back to since. I didn't realize they done made 8 seasons of it.
Yeah, it was out there for a while.
Jesus.
I can't chime in on any of this.
Never watched none of them?
No, in Special Victims Unit.
That's Law and Order.
Okay, I watched a
I don't
lot
like-
of those.
No.
I don't like any of them.
NCIS, I don't think I've watched any of them.
My granny got me hooked on the original Law and Order. Loved that. Then after Law and Order SVU, and it was real good. But then they just show some twisted stuff that been happening on there, and I just don't really care for that too much. But then they had the
I mean, you can only solve so many crimes.
no.
I'm
If
just
that
saying.
if that was true, then there'd be crime all over the place. Well, we done solved too many, and we can't do no more.
Well, I mean, you can only, like, there's only so many types of crimes before you start getting the weird ones.
Oh, the weird, sick, twisted ones.
And they have to do the weird ones because, like, how many times can they solve this style of murder? It's like, we've already seen you solve this style of murder 4 times. We know what's going to happen.
I liked it when Stabler went overseas to catch a guy that had kidnapped a girl, took her over there, and he knocked him upside the head. You can't do this. I have rights. And the woman from over there that was the cop, she said, not over here, you don't. And he just went to town on him.
Mm.
There was none of this, you can't touch me, and this, I'll sue. That wasn't going to happen.
Ah.
Stabler might have worked out a little bit of frustration
Yeah. We're in a place where the law
where it
can't.
needed to be done.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely good. Anything else going on?
I was going to ask you, the Ghost UK and the Ghost America, how big a difference is there between the two? Are they pretty similar, or?
Is it
The whole premise is basically the same. You know, of course, one set in Britain,
Mm-hmm.
in England, and the other one set in.
Are they happening like simultaneously, like the stories, or is it literally like the
it's
one's a
just-
remake of the other?
One's a remake of the other.
Okay.
Actually, the UK one came out first,
Normally, it's normally how it goes.
and it's run for 5 seasons so far. And I think actually the 5th season's the final season. It's wrapping up.
or like Ghost Hunters? Is that what we're looking at?
No, I haven't seen them. I've seen the previews
Oh,
where I
what
watch.
was it about?
football.
'Cause I don't know what it's about. The listeners probably
Well,
don't know
like
what
I
it's
say,
about.
Both stories are the whole premise is basically the same. So you have a couple in both the Britain version and the U.S. version. There's a couple who's looking for a home. You know, they're newlywed and looking to get their first home.
All right.
Well, one is the English version is a Button House, and the other one is I can't remember the name of it honestly right off. But at any rate, the woman in the couple, one of her relatives dies and leaves them a big mansion. You know. So of course, you know, they go to check it out. Well, they can't see them, but the whole place is populated with ghosts from different time periods that's died on the property, and that's the thing. These ghosts are bound to this property. Wherever you die, if you don't pass on,
You're stuck
you're
there.
stuck in this certain area. You know,
Moaning Myrtle.
Moaning
Point.
Myrtle? Yep.
So that's a big part of the premise, and different situations happen in both shows. But the lady has an accident. The woman in the couple has an accident, gets her near death,
And now she
and
can
now
see
she
them.
can see them, and that's pretty much where it rolls from there.
Okay, when you was talking about Ghost UK, I thought it was Ghost Hunters.
No.
Because I'm thinking in my head, I wonder if they're going to do Jack the Ripper, go down that, where he was doing all that and see if there's any ghosts. I love Jack the Ripper story. I got
Yeah.
a couple books. I listened to a bunch of podcasts on it, documentaries and stuff. Love those.
Yeah, I know you was watching that show Ripper Street.
Yeah. And it had most of the cast off of Game of Thrones on it.
You learn real quick with British TV shows. You get the same people over and over, but
Yeah.
it's perfectly fine because
Oh, yeah,
they're
'cause they're
great
good.
actors and actresses. They're amazing.
Definitely.
So I'm perfectly fine with it.
Tell you, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
Tell you another one I've went back, which I think I mentioned it before. I've been rewatching is Torchwood.
Yeah, you was
Also-
telling me I
also
needed
British.
to watch it.
It's like a sci-fi kind of cop show, so
I mean, I'm gonna give it a shot because it's in the Doctor Who
I
universe.
believe you'd like it. And plus, it's got Captain Jack.
Exactly.
And, anybody who hasn't seen it don't know who Captain Jack is, but super cool character.
Captain Jack
with
is
some-
a space pirate man whore.
Yeah, basically.
Captain Picard, not Picard,
No,
but
no, it's a little
Kirk.
different. It's a little different.
Captain Kirk. He was a man whore.
Yes, but Kirk had kind of the limit.
Standards.
Just kind of.
Captain Jack does not care.
No, his
No.
It does
Dang.
not matter.
women, tentacles. It's not important.
Yeah,
Okay.
he don't care. Nothing
I
matters to
might have
him.
to watch this.
Well, we already told you need to watch Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Doctor Who is some of the greatest television ever
One
made.
Doctor Who didn't work out for you. Take a look at Torchwood.
I'll definitely try it out.
I'd say Torchwood is more up your alley if he's saying it's kind of like a sci-fi
Yeah,
cop
it's like
show.
a sci-fi cop show.
Okay, yeah, I might have to watch that then.
I'm giving it a shot because I love Doctor Who, and it's in the Doctor Who universe with Captain Jack. Don't know when I'll ever get around to giving it a shot, but I will give it a shot eventually. What was you gonna say now?
Well, mine was going to go way the heck off the rails because we talked about British actors and stuff. I just wonder how many from the Game of Thrones is going to end up on the HBO remake they're doing. of
Remake?
the series.
Remake?
The series, but the movies they're making into a series.
What's he talking about? What are you talking about?
I want to smack y'all too.
Oh, the Harry Potter one.
Yes.
Oh,
You
okay.
just had to say it. You did.
I was trying to throw the hint out there to see if
Well,
I could
yeah,
build
you
it
say-
up,
you
and he's
say
like,
Game of
"What,
Thrones
what,
remake."
what,
I'm
what?"
getting kind of
No,
excited.
not Game of
Are
Thrones
they gonna
remake.
fix it finally?
but-
Are they going to fix it?
Oh, they ain't no fixing that.
No, it's too late.
It's
It's
too
too
late.
late. I don't want them to even try to fix it.
Have they even come out with House of Dragons 2 yet?
Season 2 it comes out in July.
Oh, July. Okay.
Yep, season 2 drops in July.
But I just
Can't
wonder
wait for
how
that.
many actors we're going to see from Game of Thrones thrown into that because they usually only cast British actors.
I'm hoping they only cast British actors.
Yep.
I'm dying on that hill. If it's Harry Potter, it's got to be British. I don't want to see an actor in there that's American. I don't want to see no European actors. I want all British, Scottish actors.
Okay.
That's just me. That's how I feel about it.
I like that, but it limits who you can put in there.
There are a ton of amazing British actors and actresses.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of the British TV. And the bad thing is I like it, but I just haven't watched a lot of
Found
it.
some interesting things out about British actors.
What's that?
It's something, and I had to look at the details. But to get a certain type of license that they have to spend so much time doing other theater.
Mm-hmm.
You have to put like a certain amount of time in to be able to get a license to be an actor
Oh,
in
wow.
Britain.
Basically, it's basically like kind of like a college /
Yeah.
trade school.
So
You
you
have
actually
to go to.
have a background in stage and stuff to be able to be an actor.
But then you see,
If I'm right, I might be completely wrong here.
I like that idea, but look how many people that could have probably done them roles a little bit better that couldn't do the.
Now,
the
I don't think
other.
you necessarily absolutely have to have that.
I might, yeah, 'cause I say
Because-
I may be wrong here.
I mean, look at the child British actors. You know, they didn't do nothing like that.
Right.
Like Millie Bobby Brown
Mm-hmm.
or
So it might have been
Daniel
a thing
Radcliffe
from
and
years
them.
ago. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't apply now. It may have been from before.
yeah. Most of them do.
Or
Most
maybe to get a certain type of credit as an actor.
Right.
Maybe that's what it is.
it may
Well, that's
be.
a good possibility.
I don't 100%
You know,
know.
you get some more green. You know what I mean?
Well,
I just know that most British actors are pretty good, and most of them have backgrounds in
Mhm.
stage acting.
stage theater.
So, like I said, I'd have to look it up and read on it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but what you were saying, I would say we'll probably end up with a decent few because Game of Thrones. Most of the Game of Thrones actors were all British or European in some way, except for
What-
Peter Dinklage. He's
Yeah.
from New Jersey.
There'll be a couple episodes where we try to break down and try to guess
Oh,
who's going to be
yeah,
playing
try to-
what role.
Well, cast who we think should play the roles.
Yeah. Corey's done thought about this way too much. He
Oh,
come in with a spreadsheet.
I've got
and
a whole
everything one day.
spreadsheet
I'm
broken
not
down. I've
joking.
got like 7 different actors for each role, and I've put a lot of thought into this because I'm super excited, man.
I am too.
I'm
Because we sit there and
super
talked about it for years. They should have broke it down into a series.
Yes,
Then all of a sudden, boom, there it was. We wished it into existence.
we did.
World, y'all are welcome.
Exactly.
We
Thank
done
us.
that for y'all.
Now if we can just get a Marauder movie.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
A Marauder series.
Kind of like what I saw with the Fantastic Beasts movies, which me
I
and
enjoyed
Jackie
it.
liked.
Yeah.
I like the first two.
I would kind of prefer J.K. to write
Didn't
a book.
like the third one.
Just instead of trying to write scripts for movies, help with the script for this series, but then just give me like Marauder books. I don't necessarily need a movie or a show about it. Give me a book.
Oh yeah, write the books first.
Yeah.
Definitely write the books first.
I would say that, but if she ain't got the inspiration to do it, it just wouldn't be the same. Like because you hear her talk about when she come up with the Harry Potter. She didn't have it in her head how many books was going to be, how it was going to end, and everything.
Oh yeah.
She had that vision in her head, and that's once in a lifetime inspiration, I believe.
I wish you could give that inspiration to George R. R. Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're never getting those last two books.
Never.
Just so
No,
you know,
never.
They're never coming out. Don't get your hopes up.
He
They're not
doesn't know how
coming
to
out.
write them.
He doesn't know how to finish them.
No,
That's
no.
what you meant. Yeah.
Yeah, he's wrote himself into such a disaster that he doesn't know how to get out of
That's
it.
what happens when you write such a vast world.
yeah,
Those
way
books are
too much.
just unreal. Like, I like long novels. I prefer them over the short ones. The Game of Thrones books are too long.
When they're 40-some hours long.
That's
one
the shortest
book.
one. The
Yeah.
shortest Game of Thrones audio book in the audio version. The shortest one is 48 hours, I believe. The longest one is 64 hours, I believe.
Yeah, that's insane.
It is, and that's what got him. He wrote the world too vast, and now he can't bring it all together to tie it off.
I think he should try to bring some other writers in with him and try to wrangle it in.
The
and
rumor
see.
is that that's happening.
Rumor was he said he was going to finish the thing,
Yeah,
but he never
there's a lot of
did.
rumors
Well, I
around
mean,
George.
from outside of him,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like I said, there's so many rumors going on about that. It's hard to tell what's ever going to happen. There'll probably never be books.
Yep.
No,
And
he's done, and it happened to J.K. too. He's done got bit by the screen bug. Basically, it's so much easier to write a script for a movie or a show than it is to write a book.
yeah, because you just write so much, and then they have people come in and do all the other stuff for you, and you just got to
Yep.
improve it or change something.
Yeah,
So it's basically, bring me what you got. Okay, we're going to change this, and this, and then we're good. All right. Didn't have to write hardly nothing.
yep. That's why they done an interview months back with George, and he said, I still got to finish the last two Game of Thrones books. He said I still got 2 more books to write about Duncan and Egg. Those aren't coming out because they're making a series about it on HBO now, so he'll just go that route. Fire and Blood, that's supposed to be a prequel that leads all the way up. It starts with Aegon the Conqueror. If you actually read the book Fire and Blood instead of the show House of Dragons, the book starts with Aegon the Conqueror, and it goes all the way till where the show is now, where the show's going to finish at, and then the book stops. So there's still like a 100-year, 200-year period, somewhere like that, between that and when Game of Thrones starts. He's supposed to write a book for that. That, again, not going to happen. They're already making a show. He'll just go that route. So, yeah. When I listen to him talk about all the books he still got to finish, I'm like, you're not finishing none of them, man. Why are you just telling people this?
Quit telling you got these books. Just finish some of them and then come out with some new ones.
I would want him to just finish the Fire and Blood up to the start of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I don't care about the end of Game of Thrones. The show's already run me on that. I don't care.
Yeah.
Just give me some more about. I love prequel stuff, so just give me more history about the world of Westeros and that. Just give me more history about that. Give me a standalone history book about the Starks. And, Fire and Blood's all about the Targaryens. Give me one about the Starks.
You're probably going to get Fire and Blood,
So, yeah.
and then you're probably going to get the Duncan Egg story if he ever finishes it.
He's not because they're making a show out of it.
What I will say is about the Game of Thrones, Jamie got me and Corey hooked to it. He mentioned
Yeah.
it,
You're
kept
welcome,
talking about
by
it.
the way.
I appreciate it. Then me and Corey binge watched all the way up to, season 6?
Yeah. Jamie had been telling us for years that we needed to watch Game of Thrones. And we were both like, not really our type of show, and not really into that, dragons and stuff, not into it.
Well, I was into dragon stuff.
Yeah,
But it didn't seem like
I
anything
wasn't.
I'd
At
listen
the
to.
time, that wasn't my type of genre of movie. Now I watch basically everything. But when he finally talked us into watching it, it was literally the week that the final episode of season 6 was airing, which, in my opinion, is one of the best Game of Thrones episodes ever. But anyway, he finally talked us into watching it. Jackie started before I did.
Oh, yeah.
You was on like season 3 or 4 before I even started. When I started, I literally watched all 6 seasons in a 72-hour period.
Yeah, well,
All
you
6
watched them at
seasons.
home. I wouldn't watch them at home. I only
Yeah,
watched them when
I
was-
didn't hardly sleep. It was just like 20 hours worth of watching. I'd get a few hours of sleep, wake back up, and start watching again. It was unreal.
And I love the fact that one a week, come Sunday at a certain time, I'm sitting there in front of my TV. I got
Yeah,
my
for season 7
popcorn.
and season 8.
I've got the lights turned off. I was focused. I told my son, do not bring your butt in here and aggravate me for nothing for the next hour.
Mm-hmm.
This is my time.
And I'll be doing that when the Harry Potter series comes out.
Oh, yes.
Oh, definitely.
To the extreme. For me, it'll be literally, my door will be locked. Nobody's getting in. Yeah. I'll have my butterbeer. And,
Yes. I
Don't
will have
bother me.
butterbeer for every episode that comes out.
yep.
Funny story though on the binging the Game of Thrones. Do you remember the comment Corey made?
Oh.
Which one?
If they kill one more character, I'm not going to watch no more of it.
Yeah.
If
And me
they
and you
kill
were
Jon
saying-
Snow, I'm not watching no more.
I mean, you knew what was coming.
Oh, yeah. We already knew it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not telling him.
Yeah, I'm not telling him either.
Yeah, I was watching it all at once. You're super invested when you're watching it all at once, like I was, like all at once. And I had never watched a show before ever that just killed main character like that. So this was shocking to me. I never knew of a show that done this. So when they kill off
Ned Stark.
Ned Stark in episode 7 of season 1, I'm like, okay, I thought he was a main character. I guess I was wrong. He's not a main character. Well, I didn't realize that, main characters would die in this. So it goes on, and then it gets to the Red Wedding. And when the Red Wedding happens, I texted, this was in the middle of the night. Jackie was at work. I'm at home watching it. I texted him, I'm done with this show. They done killed too many main characters. I'm not watching anymore. And like I said, he was, at this point, still just a little ahead of me.
Yep.
He goes, you need to watch 3 more episodes. And he was very specific about 3 more episodes. So I knew
We knew
Okay.
what was coming.
something happens in 3 more episodes. So I kept watching and got to the Purple Wedding when Joffrey choked to death. One of the greatest scenes in history.
Oh,
Loved
yeah.
it. It's like,
Most
eye
satisfying
candy,
death
man.
on screen ever.
oh, yes. The only thing that would top it is if they would have killed Umbridge. But Harry Potter's not. Harry Potter's PG-13, so that wouldn't happen. But
Questionable what did happen to her, though. We will never know
yeah,
for sure.
yeah, we don't know what happened with those centaurs. But yeah, the Purple Wedding happened, and I was like, oh, thank God. So that rang me back in, and then I kept watching, and then you get to the end of season 5, or the end of the 5th book for people who had at the time only read the books, and Jon Snow gets killed. And I'm watching that scene, and we're talking about blocking the door and stuff. My dad comes into my room as that's happening, and that was probably a good thing because it kept me from absolutely flipping out. So I'm trying to talk to him, but while watching at the same time. And he's getting confused because he doesn't have a clue what I'm watching. He just knows that I'm standing up, pacing around, and I'm like, they're gonna kill him. They're gonna kill him. I can't watch this show. They're gonna kill him. They killed him, but I kept watching because I knew this is Game of Thrones. Something's got to happen, and yeah, it was an experience. Watching all 6 seasons in a 3-day period, it was an amazing 3 days. That was crazy. That's also why I prefer the binge method over weekly drops. Because it's just, it had me, it had so much emotion when you're watching all those at once.
I like the binge part, but I also love
I like the
excitement, having something
yeah.
to look forward to on a certain time. Just boom, I'm right there. I'm ready for it.
It's like, okay, this aired Thursday night. Now I got to wait till next Thursday. So I got all this to wait on, and listen to the podcasts that are out about it, and listen to the reviews.
That is
and
one
the
good thing about the
reactions.
weekly. And that's good for us now that we have a podcast. When it comes to like season 2 of House of the Dragon dropping in July, we'll be able to break down episode by episode each week. So that'll
You got all
definitely
these,
give us topics.
speculations, and then dead wrong, dead on.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Just makes it fun.
We won't have any speculations when it comes to the Harry Potter series. We know everything.
True.
Well,
Literally everything.
Now we just get a nitpick on how close they kept it.
Exactly. That'll be what we'll be doing.
yep. Hopefully it happens within my lifetime. They
Yeah,
finally get it done.
it's
years.
still ways
Max,
off.
2 years.
I mean,
I think it would take a little bit longer than 2 years.
as far as I know, they haven't started casting yet. So
Really?
yeah,
Mm.
I could be wrong about that, but as far as I know, they haven't started casting yet.
They still got.
Let me see if I can.
I always want to call it Blood and Fire. but
House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon.
Yeah, the book is called Fire and Blood,
Yeah.
but the show is called House
You
of the
got that
Dragon.
coming back shortly.
Yeah, July, unless they delay it, and you never know. Everything's getting delayed nowadays.
Mm.
So we will see. But that's another one though that I've already read the book, so I'm watching it like, yeah, that happened in the book. And when some people here, Jackie, watches something and goes, "Hey, I don't like how they did that character," I'm like, "Hey, they followed the book. You may not like how that character's acting now, but that's how that character acted in the book. So at least they stuck to the book."
Yeah, there's certain things I can love a TV series. Oh, this is great. One thing changes in it, and it literally, I don't know what it is. I'll be watching it. They change something. I'll stop watching it. I lose complete interest in it and never watch it again because they've changed the dynamic or something, and it just throws me completely off of liking it.
Yeah,
They
and
changed the one thing I like about it, and
there's a lot of time jumps in House of the Dragon, and there's a ton of time jumps in Fire and Blood, the book. Because the Fire and Blood book is like the audio book is 26 hours long. And that 26 hours covers from literally when Aegon crossed the Narrow Sea and, basically took the Seven Kingdoms. It stretches from that, like, I think it's like a 200 years is when you get to the House of the Dragon series, what it's doing. So, naturally, you get a lot of time jumps. And the book is kind of hard to follow. But once you listen to it, I've listened to it like 3 times now, so I know everything that's going on. Then you understand things more. So people going into the House of the Dragon show that haven't read the book, they're all confused because it's like each episode's like, wait a minute, why is everybody older now? It's like, yeah, from the second episode to the third episode, 5 years passed or 10 years passed. Or in the case of like after episode 4 to episode 5, like 20 years passed.
how many episodes was in that first one?
I think there was 8 episodes in the first season, I think.
I
think so.
I watched up to 6.
Yeah, you basically quit after they done the character swap, when the characters got older.
Yeah, they turned the girl that had all that spunk, that fire, that's what I liked about her. I said, you're not going to tell me what to do. I'll do it on my own. And turned her into a whiny little bitch, and I couldn't stand it.
That happens in the book.
Yeah, that happens to her in the book.
I don't give a damn.
There's a reason why it happens in the book.
George
It does
R.R.
happen.
Martin needs to have his head examined for doing that. Because, again, like I said,
She was
that
broken,
one
man.
that one
Exactly.
little thing
Thing-
changed,
time
and
broke her.
boom. And I couldn't do it no more.
I think the show kind of played up the younger version of her a little too much. In the
Might
book,
have been.
the younger version of her, you don't get all that spunk from her like you did in the show. The show,
I
and
think a lot of
it could have been the actor they got to play
Yeah,
the role that
I
she
think a lot of that
just
was the actress.
crushed the role,
Oh, yeah, she was real good at it.
and she kind of put them in a bad spot 'cause she was so good at it. Because in the book, if you ever get around to listening to the book, you don't put a lot of thought into her younger self. You think more about the older self because that's when all the important stuff happens.
Yeah, but like I said, they changed that one thing, and I just could not get back into it. They took the spunk out of her. I liked feisty, but again, like you said, they skip a lot of stuff, and I don't know why she's broken and she's the way she is. So
Yeah, you get a little bit more about that in the book. Again, it is hard to follow though because the book is told through the eyes of a maester reading history off of a page. It's basically kind of the equivalent of like Samuel Tarly just reading history through a book.
Mhm.
That's basically how the book is told. So not for everybody, but I absolutely love it.
yeah,
I think it's very good.
you haven't listened to it. I hadn't gotten it off at Audible, and I tried listening to it. I couldn't get into it, so I refunded it, got my credit back, and got something else.
Well, anybody else got anything to say?
No. What we're gonna try to suggest a movie that we all watch and do it next time. Do a thing on it next time where we all talk about it, or
What movie do you have in mind? Like I said, again, it's coming out in theaters, but I ain't going to theaters to watch it. But the upcoming movie is Argyle, but it'll be a while before any of us get to watch it on a streaming service. So that's still months in advance.
no, I mean, anybody have a suggestion? Like, we all should watch this and do a podcast on it. Something that was good that do a podcast on. I just,
Not off the top of my head right now.
like I said, I like some of the older 80s movies, 80s and 90s. Like I said, try my damnedest to get him to watch Total Recall
I'm gonna watch it eventually.
or Running Man. Have you watched Running Man?
I know Running Man. I haven't watched it.
You want to pick Running Man?
Running Man.
When did Running Man come out?
Now, do we want to do 3 segments?
What do you mean by 3 segments?
Like, you pick a movie?
Yeah, then next one you pick one, and
Oh, I figured we'd do all in one.
oh well,
show.
we can do that. Yeah, let's do that.
And that
Yeah,
way we
'cause,
got to,
You know, whatever movie like this Running
we
Man
just
movie,
quick hit three movies.
I don't think we'll be getting an hour out of it.
I don't know. Running Man's pretty good. I like the concept of it. It's weird, but I like the concept of it. I would, if they would actually do it right, I can see it done in modern times.
Oh, it's called The Running Man.
Yeah, the Running Man.
I'm looking and I'm typing in Running Man, and like I said, I know a little bit about this movie, but I haven't seen it. I typed in Running Man, and I got some Korean show,
Oh,
TV show. Yeah.
I thought you got the Running Man dance over there. Trying to learn how to do
No.
it. That's what we're going to be talking about. The dance. We all got to learn that dance and show our moves off up here.
Yeah, Running Man is a South Korean variety show. Part of the SBS Good Sunday lineup, airing in South Korea.
Oh,
That's
dang.
what I got when I typed it in. But now I've got The Running Man, and I found
Man,
what I
watch
was
some
looking
South
for.
Korean movies, man. Some of them are pretty good.
They
Train
are.
to Busan, good movie.
I watched, and I couldn't tell you the
Kingdom,
name of it.
Good movie.
Yeah.
I watched a bunch of Bollywood movies that's actually pretty good.
Oh my
I'm not
God.
tried- honestly, I've never tried those.
The graphics are something to be, but I mean, they're actually pretty good. If they would have had just a little bit better budget, it'd been great.
Like I said, I've never tried any of those, so maybe, yeah.
What kind of movie? What movie are you talking about?
What
Oh,
movie?
I said big sheet and grin. What is it?
Baytown Outlaws.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've already seen the movie.
You
Jamie's-
never finished it.
You told me the ending, and I had you tell me the ending because I didn't think I'd ever finish it. But if we're going to do a podcast on it, I will rewatch the whole movie because it is worth watching. It's funny. Now, it offends about basically everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
pick any group of
Pick
anybody.
any group, that movie
Once
offends
you
them.
offend everybody, you haven't offended anybody.
Exactly. So, yeah.
Yeah, I've never watched it. We watched the trailer up here. What, last night?
Yeah. Yeah, Jamie showed the trailer to Jackie last night.
Yeah, so I definitely want to watch that. Now, was it on?
Amazon.
Amazon.
On Prime.
All right. That way our listeners know, and they can watch it and see how close we get to it, and they can either say, "Yeah, I agree with you," or throw stuff at their phone saying, "You're a bunch of idiots. You just didn't grasp it."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What movie you talking about?
Ooh. See, I watch a ton of movies. Some of them not that great. Some of them
Yeah,
good.
they got to be good. I
So-
mean, that's what.
Man.
Baytown Outlaws is not a good movie. It's just
No.
a good movie.
Again, I have watched the movie that is literally called The Disaster Movie 15 to 20
Oh
times.
God, that
It's the dumbest movie out there, but for some reason, I couldn't help but watch it again.
yeah. I mean,
So you can't get much worse than that.
the easy thing for me to say would be the movie I already talked about on here. Is What Happened to Monday.
What?
I don't know. That movie it surprised me. I was not expecting it to be good. I
Well,
downloaded the movie just to give it a shot, and I was shocked by how good it was.
You mean
I've
you
seen
never
it,
watched it?
so
Yeah.
we'll do that one.
Yeah.
So we'll just hit those
Unfortunately.
three and give a quick overview of them, and
Yeah.
that's what you're looking at next week, boys and girls.
Yeah.
Yes. We will dazzle y'all with our movie knowledge.
Or baffle you with our, well, you know the rest.
Yeah. They're like, what are these dudes talking about?
Now, we mentioned at the top that we may have a name for the podcast. It may or may not involve Harry Potter, because our kind of idea from the start of this was we kind of want a name that doesn't tie us down to Harry Potter, but somehow involves Harry Potter, because we all love Harry Potter.
Yes.
So we're still trying to finalize the exact name, but you'll know next week, because the name of the podcast will change sometime this week.
Hopefully.
And so by next week, when our new episode drops next week, it'll have the name of our podcast instead of Untitled Podcast. So you've got that to look forward to next week as well.
That, and if we do get the name worked out, we will have an Instagram to where y'all can jump on there and check some stuff out.
Yeah. And probably a TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
We need a TikTok, and which some of that's on me getting clips from the podcast to give to you to put on TikTok.
Yeah. I'm limited with what I can do with the tool that TikTok gives me, which
I don't even have TikTok, so I couldn't do anything.
Which, again, I'm not the most savvy when it comes to TikTok. I got one of my videos, I'll throw it out there and that's how I do it. I don't know how to do all the editing and stuff they do on it. I might have to watch me some YouTube videos on it.
Mm-hmm. Or some TikToks. I'm sure there's TikToks out there of how to
TikTok.
edit and upload. Yeah, basically, yeah.
How to TikTok on TikTok.
But that's going to do it for this episode. So signing off. See ya.